Welcome back to our series on the individual transaction codes on your transcripts. Today's video is a pretty self-explanatory code, yet I have received questions about this code before, so somewhere somebody is wondering what this code means, and if you are one of those people, this video is for you. The code up for discussion today typically follows that code 150 we talked about on the last video, and this code is the 806. This code is for your withholding on your W-2 forms and 1099 forms, although that is less common, that you would have submitted on your tax return to the IRS. They take the total sum of the withholding from your box number 2 on your W-2 forms or on your 1099s if there happens to be federal withholding. But as I said, usually with 1099s, that's not very common where federal tax is withheld on 1099s. But I suppose there are some cases where it could be. But they take the total sum of all the forms you submitted. Maybe you have multiple jobs, and that total amount of withholding is added to that line, which in the case of this particular transcript you're seeing here would be the negative $1,920. So that whenever there's a negative number on your transcript, that means it's being credited to your account. In other words, the total sum of the W-2 or 1099 withholdings on this transcript was $1,920. That is money that was already paid. It was already withheld, so it gets credited to your tax account as already paid. If it's a positive number, that's the amount of money that you would owe the IRS. As I said, it's very self-explanatory. Code 806 is for the W-2 or 1099 withholding total sum of all those forms that you submitted with your tax return. And it's a negative number because it's a credit. It's money that you've already given to them through your withholding. You'll also notice the date, 4/15/22. They always post-date that for the close of the tax season. If you were to go into previous years, like for example 2021, where the tax season was extended, they may have changed that date in some cases to the later date when they postponed the deadline for people to file their taxes to, like whatever it was, some date in May. So some people may have a later date for that if they either filed for an extension or they fell under the automatic extension when they extended the tax season. But that's always a post-dated date. It's really not anything that you would ever really concern yourself about. I hope you found this quick little video useful. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next following videos. We will be discussing credit codes, the first one being the 766 code.